Yes, 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 yes. Come on, people, let's go. It is what it is. I tell you, the dawn in the building. The dawn in the building. Welcoming everybody onto this show. Back again with another vibes, but we're going straight to Spanish La Liga. I'm telling you, I'm not always here. I'm with this great man all the way from Canada. Mark is here with me. He knows in and out of La Liga. Welcoming you, Mark. You're welcome to the show. What's going on?
Thank you very much. It's great to be alive, and it's a sunny day right from here where I am, and it's nice to talk about La Liga. And I'm here for you. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Please, if you're watching this for the first time, subscribe to our channel and also smash a like on the video and share this video. We are going straight into La Liga. Talk to me, Mark. What's going on in La Liga?
Yeah, La Liga is drawing gradually to a close. Week 29 matches were played over the weekend, and it was interesting to see how the table changed at the top because Real Madrid and Barcelona both won their games, but Girona has also slipped, and so they allowed Barcelona to leapfrog them into second place, and that is what the major news is. But we also have major news about a certain player called JOAO FELIX Sequeira. JOAO FELIX for short. And we'll be talking about the situation and what happened at the weekend.
All right, talk to me. As a tag two, I've already been displayed right there. The curious case of JOAO FELIX. Please, what is going on with this great man? Talk to me.
So, JOAO FELIX, we all know, is the Portuguese player that was loaned from Atletico Madrid to Barcelona at the beginning of the season because Barcelona could not afford to make purchases. They had to let some players go, notably Sergio Busquets. And when they saw that, those players they wanted could not come, they had to bring in João Cancelo from Man City and JOAO FELIX, two Joaos. They brought them in on the last day, and they also came on loan. And JOAO FELIX, he has been having a topsy-turvy form. Sometimes he plays very well, very nice. He's doing wonderfully well. But there are some times that he seems lost and he loses form. And for a couple of games or several games, he doesn't seem to be in matches. He seems to have lost his head. So it's been like that for him for this season. But the situation was that against his parent club, he has scored home and away. And that is interesting because the last player to do that was Lionel Messi. He scored in December 2023 against them at Barcelona's home, which is the Montjuic. And then he also went to the Metropolitano, which was last weekend, yesterday. He scored against them, and Barcelona won away from home 3-0. So he's well hated in the red half of Madrid right now. They hate him so much because before the game started, I saw a clip where they burned his jersey in an Atletico. His name was written on an Atletico Madrid jersey. It was burned. There's a plaque in the stadium. They spat at that plaque and they kind of destroyed part of it. And what he did was he answered them on the field. He got the first goal and Barcelona won 3-0. And again, what makes him the center of attention is that after scoring, he seemed like he wanted to celebrate, but then he stopped short because he knew that he's still under contract with that club and he's going to get the fans even more angry. And then his contract situation will need to be sorted at the end of the season because he is now in a position where his club that he plays for cannot afford to pay for him. Secondly, his parent club do not want him. They have told him specifically that.
But why?
Why?
Yeah. What was the relationship? Why is this gone sour?
Okay, so this is the major thing that he did that made people, the club angry with him was that while he was still an Atletico Madrid player, the latter half of last season, he gave an interview, I think with Fabrizio Romano, who is a respected figure in La Liga. He told Fabrizio that he would like to play for Barcelona. He mentioned them specifically by name. Wow. And the club were like, oh, really? So with all the outlay of cash that we paid for you to Benfica, it was like 143 million euros in all. We brought you over in 2019, and now because of disagreement with the coach, Diego Simeone, you are mentioning that you are going to play for a rival. You had the audacity
to even
mention them by name. So that got them angry, and they're like, okay, you can go. And they didn't give Barcelona any compulsory purchase option. But now that he's doing well, and especially he has scored against them home and away, they have said, yeah, we don't want you, but Barcelona is going to pay 70 million euros if they want him. And now Barcelona does not have money.
That kind of money.
They are as broke as anything. They don't have the money. So they have now decided that what they would do is to go sit at the table with Atletico Madrid again and negotiate another loan option. And this time it will contain a mandatory purchase option. However, Barcelona are using the card of what they did with Griezmann. Remember Antoine Griezmann? He came to Barcelona. Barcelona paid his buyout clause, 120 million. And he came. And after they saw that he wasn't really a Barcelona kind of player, they loaned him back. I think they asked Atletico to pay just 20 million, and then with some other variables. So Barcelona wants Atletico Madrid to do them the same favor with JOAO Felix. How that is going to pan out, I don't see how that is going to be easily done. But then in the world of football, nothing is impossible.
Nothing is possible. Well, that's a very good insight. Talking about La Liga right now. Look at the league table. Let me try and display the league table. Right now, I think, do you see Real Madrid, winning the La Liga this time around? Nobody can stop them?
I would say that 85% Madrid should win this title this time around, because they are 8 points ahead of Barcelona. I think they are on 72 points. Barcelona is at 64 points. Now, the league has gone on an international break, and when they come back, Barcelona will play Las Palmas. Real Madrid will play another match. Then there will be a Champions League, and then both of them will meet. Later on, the second leg of the Clasico is beckoning. If both of them, Real Madrid and Barcelona, keep winning until that match, and Barcelona do not beat Real Madrid at home, which is a tall order, then Madrid are home and dry, because the league is going to end in May, and then there's no way for a comeback. So Barcelona have to hope that Real Madrid start losing points, even if they draw matches, so that 2 points go off their lead, and then they can possibly beat them at the Bernabeu, and then trim the lead, and then see what happens from there.
All right, quick one. Which coach is Barcelona looking at? After the tenure of.
Okay, so there are some names on the table. We have Hansi Flick of Germany. We have Roberto De Zerbi of Brighton, and then surprisingly there is Mikel Arteta.
I can't believe it. Really?
Let me start with Flick. The problem with Flick is that he wants the job. He has started learning Spanish, but Barcelona have not greenlighted him. They have not even talking to him. They don't see him like someone who has that all-rounded experience to take over a team like Barcelona, because everything he has done is in Germany. So that counts against him. Now, Roberto De Zerbi is doing well with Brighton, and we know that Brighton are not among the top favorites in the EPL, but he's doing very well. He has a crop of young squad, and that was why they loaned Ansu Fati to Brighton, because they wanted younger players. So they have seen what he has done with that modest team, and they think that he can replicate that on a larger scale with Barcelona. However, he's not a very experienced manager, and he doesn't have the name to combat the egos of the big players in the dressing room. So that counts against him. Arteta is a fantastic choice because he has a Barcelona past.
Yes.
And he is with a major club, which is Arsenal. And any coach who is at that level, at his level, will want to take the leap up from Arsenal to Barcelona. No disrespect to Arsenal fans. They are also a big club. But Barcelona seems to have more pedigree in Europe and has been around for a long time too. But the problem with Arteta is that he is under contract with Arsenal.
Yeah. That's
yes.
another thing.
So to break him away from that contract, Arsenal will not. I don't think they have a lot of choices now to replace him. So they want to keep him because he has worked under Guardiola.
Yeah.
And he has been there, and they like his system. They like the work he's doing. And so to replace him would be a problem. Barcelona will also not be able to pay the amount they will ask for him to break him free for his contract. So the search is basically on, but there are some listed names.
All right. Anything about transfer from Barcelona? Any players?
Yeah, Barcelona are looking at some players to bring in. But before they can even talk about bringing in players, they have the ominous task of selling players. Rafinha is one player they are hoping to sell. Now that he's starting to do well, he's working hard in games, he's scoring, he's creating chances. He has had some assists recently. A club in Saudi Arabia, unnamed club, has tabled 80 million euros for Rafinha. So Barcelona are now like, they are confused. We want to keep him, but this money is good and it will help us. So do we sell or do we keep him? Frankie de Jong, that undercurrent conversation with Manchester United is going to come up again because yes, because they love him, they want to keep him, but he is on a high wage. He's arguably the highest paid, and they want him to renegotiate his contract for a far lesser amount. It will still be okay for him, but it will be far lesser than what he's getting. And I don't think Frankie wants to do that. They have given him a contract to sign, but he has not gotten back to the club. Then they are also looking at Lewandowski. Lewandowski is doing very well now. In the last couple of games, he has had 7 goals and quite a number of assists, but because he's on the wrong side of 35, and the clubs in Saudi Arabia too are circling. So they want to sell him too. So if they can get all those out of the way, then they can now start bringing in new players. Another thing that is not helping Barcelona very much is that they now have a crop of young players that are excellent. Paul Kubasi, 17. Lamine Yamal, 16. Hector Fort, 17. A player debuted at Atletico yesterday. Marc Casado is like 2021. There are other players in the Barca Athletic team managed by Rafael Marquez who are also doing excellently well. So they are like, do we buy or do we just sell players, keep the money, use it to fund our debts, to service our debts, and then promote these younger players so that they can play? So it's all in maze now, and we will see at the end of the season what happens.
All right, Mark, this is so depth. Thank you so much for joining us, Mark, on this one.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. All right.
Thank you so much.
See you later.
Anytime.
All right, people, this is how far we can go tonight. Please smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your comments where you think we could do better, and also follow us on all our social media handles. On the same time tomorrow when we come back with vibes, with trending topics. I'm gonna sign out tonight as the dawn of sport entertainment. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Have a good night.